Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Candace Carter. I am an organizer with the Philadelphia Student Union and a youth strategy team member with the Alliance for Educational Justice. I'm here to talk about the inequitable distribution of teacher salaries on students of color in neighborhood and underfunded schools. I attended Sayre High School, a comprehensive neighborhood high school in West Philadelphia that receives Title I funding. While in that school, I experienced large numbers of first-year or inexperienced teachers. On top of that, my school also didn't have the resources it needed. This is all a result of too little funding for schools and the inequitable distribution of teacher salaries. With all the new teachers we had, it was difficult for us to learn. On top of that, because of the loophole, those new teachers represented less money coming to my school. That's why we support Congressman Fatah's bill, H.R. 5071. The School District of Philadelphia now calculates school budgets with average teacher salaries. This creates a loophole in the comparability requirement, where schools with new teachers get less money than a school with experienced or tenured teachers. This results in hundreds of thousands of dollars being spent on one school in the same district. As I experience, schools with the most new teachers also tend to be schools with fewer resources. Because of the comparability loophole, our students are pushed even further away from the opportunity to succeed. I was a leader in a teacher effectiveness campaign that called on our district to use actual teacher salaries in calculating school budgets. A pool of money called teacher incentive grants was our solution to make up the difference in dollars, spent on teachers and give struggling schools the resources they needed. Although our campaign wasn't fully successful, we managed to win some victories. In the reauthorization of ESEA, legislators have the opportunity to close this loophole that hurts the students of color and low-income communities since 1965. We believe that it is necessary to acquire actual staff salaries be included when determining comparability between high poverty and low poverty schools. You should require schools to provide state officials with the information demonstrating comparability before they receive Title I funds. School districts should be checked for compliance every year, and schools should have flexibility on how they spend the additional resources they have as the district come into compliance. I hope you have listened to my story and that you share it and deal with this urgent issue. Please work with us to make this loophole part of an unjust history and help us craft a more equitable future. The first recommendation we have is improved discipline data collection. That's basically so we get all the right data on how schools are how students are disciplined inside schools. The more we know, the better we can handle situations of discipline, the better we can make your school a safe environment. 2, accountability for discipline. We want schools to be accountable for what they do to students. So if you're expelling a lot of students and suspending them for things that are not good or don't need to be suspended for like the little things. We want schools to be held accountable for that. Better funding for discipline reform. We feel that schools need more funding for discipline, and they should get it. They should get it instead of being what is the word? Instead of being penalized. So instead of being punished for having bad reputations of violence, they should get more money so they can stop the violence. 4, provide grants for community participation to reduce exclusionary discipline and students' exposure to the juvenile justice system. So instead of sending students from school to prisons, help them graduate, help them succeed, and give them money so they can have activities to do in school. Yeah.